All right, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we're so excited. We've got Natasha, who is launching her business tonight, so we can't wait to hear from her. But what we do is literally hop on here a few times throughout the week and just share about an amazing program, product, and opportunity that we've had good results with. It's just something that we feel is a gift and we just want to share because it's actually been around for quite some time. But health is wealth, and this is definitely a great way to do a little bit of both even. So I found this 2.5 years ago. I was working full-time, trading time for money, as we most of us do, I guess. But I was a mum of 2 very young boys at the time. I'd just gone back to work after maternity leave from the Department of Defence to Department of Human Services here in Australia. So a big promotion. So I went back into full-time hours in a new place, lots of commuting, long hours. Kids were in childcare, 6:30 in the morning, 6 p.m. at night. I literally get them home, put them on the couch, get dinner cooked, feed them, bath them, put them to bed. And this was a very stressful job. So, of course, I was feeling guilty with the kids being in full-time care. I was feeling guilty when they got sick and I'd have to call in sick. I was feeling guilty when I put them back into care too early. But I was also getting run down. I was trying to be that superwoman, trying to do my new job to the best ability I possibly could, trying to be an amazing mum, trying to be a friend, a sister, keep the house running, keep up with all those duties. I was cook, I was cleaner, my husband worked full-time. It was crazy. So I started to get really sick. I'm super holistic. I love food. I love nutrition. I love wellness. But I was getting sick mentally and physically. I wasn't going to be able to keep going at that rate for much longer. Something needed to change. I just didn't know what. And I wanted to be with my children as much as I'm career driven, and I needed adult interaction and I needed challenges. Something big had to change. So for me, a post came up on social media in a mum's group. It was very direct. It was health, it was wellness, work on your own terms, work from home, all based around whole foods, helping people. I love helping people. I just couldn't do it in the job that I was doing it in anymore. And it honestly sounded too good to be true. Super skeptical. But I reached out to this girl because I was just in that mindset that day. As much as I felt like the walls were caving in on me, I didn't know how to talk to strangers, but something in this post just really drew me in. So I reached out to her and I asked her 100 questions. I was that painful person that had a lot of questions, and she slowly answered all my questions, then asked me if I'd heard of the Juicy Body Transformation, which I had not. It's an amazing program, which I'll go into in a little bit, but I hadn't heard of it. Had I heard of Juice Plus? I had. I was lucky. I was one of those people that had heard of it. I'd been researching it 3 months prior for my husband. He's the opposite to me. Meat, potato, white pasta, white rice. And amazingly, he's never sick. But I was worried about inflammation for him in the future. Joint inflammation was massive for both my dad and his dad. And he's a metal fab boilermaker, lifting steel all day. So I was really worried about his health going forward in the future. So once I realized there was a business opportunity with it, I said, yeah, let's do it. I'm going to get the whole family on it. I'm going to try it myself as well. Might as well get it cheaper. All right. At the end of the day, if I get it for free, awesome. If I manage to make a bit of income, well, that'd be great. Holiday fund, maybe reduce my hours. I wasn't thinking big term, long term when I first started this opportunity. 4 months into me just sharing my journey, just a little bit here and there on social media with friends and family, I'd replaced enough income to go part-time. And I was just like, what? I've done nothing. What, maybe if I share this with a few more people, actually get on a training, get on an event, show a few people, I might actually be able to leave my job. And I was doing this in absolute stolen moments. Yeah, I was working full-time. I was a mum. So this is my lunch break, my toilet break, and when the kids were asleep. But once I realised what I'd done in 4 months, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And within 10 months, I did that. I quit my job 18 months ago. I've been a stay-at-home mum ever since. So definitely sustainable. No childcare fees. I work around the kids. I'm present with them. I'm present in my life. I'm back looking after my health. And I get to be a partner to my husband. And I get to build and help people with their health. Amazing team, connections, relationships, community, culture. It's just amazing. But anyway, what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus has been around for over 40 years in Australia, New Zealand, just over 27. So definitely not a new fad. Definitely got 27 years worth of results. And it's all whole foods. We come under whole foods in TGA. So, a lot of products and things are out there in the Coles, even Safeway. Those products come under supplements. or weight loss, we come under Whole Foods. We have this amazing product that is actually the most researched product on the market with Whole Foods. So our hero product is our fruits, vegetables, and berries capsules. And these babies give you an extra variety of 27 fruits, vegetables, and berries every day into your body. The best part of fruits and vegetables, I don't know if you're aware, but an orange, for instance, 80% of the nutrients is in the peel. And we don't eat the peel. So, but the peel does go in here. But our fruits and vegetables that we eat are super depleted. You know, Australia and New Zealand, you go put your shovel into the soil, get a shovel deep, and you're hitting either clay or sand. You know, we haven't been doing the best farming processes over the last 20, 40, 50, 60 years. So our soil is actually really nutritionally poor. So our vegetables are growing up in these nutritionally poor soil, and they're getting picked before prime ripening. All right, prime ripening, that last 24 to 48 hours, is actually when your fruits and vegetables get all their last nutrients. All right, but we don't want to eat them then because they're starting to get a bit soft, not so, tasty and not so crunchy. But that's actually when they're the best time to eat. But they are picked before prime ripening. They're sprayed with various chemical sprays, waxes. They have a week or two journey out to our supermarkets. And then we will purchase them, take them home, wash them, clean them, peel them, pip them, cook them. Half the nutrients gone again. Obviously eating a banana, fruit and vegetables is 10 times better than eating prepackaged foods and all those sorts of things. You still got to eat. But just understanding how depleted they are just makes you really second guess yourself. Look, I love juicing, smoothing. I love my 3 to 5 meals of fruits and vegetables every day, but I just didn't understand how depleted they were. The fruits, vegetables, and berries that go into these beauties are grown only for Juice Plus. Our farms are spread out around the world, actually, but the soil is like 6 to 8 meters deep of nutritional, beautiful soil, and they're doing those proper farming processes where it's not the same crop. The soil is getting turned, it's getting reused, and we're getting that produce that we need. And from these farms, a lot of these are 3 generations old. All right, no sprays, waxes, or chemicals required because the produce goes straight into our factories, which are co-located or within an hour's distance. They are vine ripened. We're not eating them, so there's no reason for them to be picked any sooner than what they need to be until they are at their highest cellular nutrition. From the vine straight into our factories, washed and cleaned. Then through a pulping process, not a juicing process, because we all know juicing fruits and vegetables, we lose so many nutrients into the juicing process. All the fiber's gone, half the micro, it's all gone. And mainly we're left with the sugar. In the pulping process, we're left with all the best part of it. The liquid is slowly siphoned out along with the sugar. All right, so it's very low on fructose and sugar from the fruits and vegetables. From there, it goes into a cooling process, not a heating process, because we all know when we heat our fruits and vegetables, there goes half the nutrients. So in a cooling process, they turn it into this powder form, capsulate it into this vegan, vegetarian, soluble capsule. So again, all plant-based. Nothing synthetic, nothing artificial goes into our products. It's all plant-based and the best part of the plant. All right, we swallow it within 3 to 5 minutes. It gets into our bloodstream on a daily basis, and our body picks and chooses where it's going to go, just the same as an apple. All right, if I had an apple, it's going to be totally different results on what I absorb and what it goes to work with compared to my son. All right, that's normal because inflammation is so different in each and every one of us. Inflammation could show up in your skin, psoriasis, eczema, acne, dermatitis. It could show up in your joints, arthritis. It could be kidney, liver health, gut health. This is micronutrients. All those phytonutrients, micronutrients, live enzymes get into your bloodstream and they get all your organs running more opulently. So you might have been a bit tired or sluggish. I didn't even realize I was until I started taking Juice Plus, how tired and sluggish I was. But this gets all my organs running better, therefore I sleep better. I have more energy. My skin, I don't wear makeup anymore. I used to cover my skin with makeup because I used to have so many stressful acne breakouts. My sciatic nerve in my lower back, gone. And that was from carrying my 2 little beautiful babies. But, I love this because I can read the labels. All right, the variety in the berry blend, for instance, has got grape, raspberry, bilberry. Who has bilberry on a daily basis? Or, yearly even. Cranberry, pomegranate, black currant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and some cacao. All plant-based. All beautiful things that I can't get into my diet daily. They've all got significant nutritional value individually, but that group that's been put in there together works so much stronger in synergy than it does on its own. And I've loved learning more about that as well. The other thing on the label is there's no warning label. If you can eat those berries, Juice Plus is safe for you to take, even if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, because it's just food, which is pretty awesome. I love that. And obviously when you're flooding your body on a daily basis with that sort of micronutrients, like attracts like. Same as if you eat salty chips, sugar, fried foods, you're going to want more of that, except you're going to feel crap. All right, put Juice Plus into your body each day. You want more water, you want more fruits, you want more vegetables. You start feeling more, a lot better in yourself. So that's pretty amazing. Also, I love that it is the most heavily backed, researched whole food products on the market. All right, over 36 peer-reviewed studies. Currently 3 ongoing at the moment, 1 being the Kids Eat Free study. So when any adult takes our capsules, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years between the ages of 4 and 18. Look, they can take the products earlier age, but Juice Plus is all about reducing that obesity and diabetes rate, and that's the age group that they picked for that, which is pretty amazing. So it's almost buy one, get one free to be a part of this study. So it's looking after the parent and the child, because I know a lot of mums, they'll flood the nutrients into their child, but they'll forget themselves. So this way they're getting both taken care of. So the child can either have it in a chew form, all right? So if they're a bit younger and they can't swallow yet, they can have it, same powder that goes into the capsules, but kept a little bit of the natural sugar, and it's all joined up with all natural plant-based tapioca. So they're a little bit yummy, and the kids think they're a lolly, but 17 fruits and vegetables. A variety of 17 fruits and vegetables into their growing tiny little bodies each day. And I don't care how clever you are as a parent, that's massive, because just the cellular nutrition in those is awesome. But who gets a variety of 17 fruits and vegetables and berries into their child's body every day? Not me. That's for sure. And you know what? Government states 3 and 5, or 2 and 3, I should say, 2 and 3 serves of fruits and vegetables, which is nothing, but less than 5% of adults in Australia are able to do that. All right, science suggests more along the lines of 9 to 11. That's massive. That's hard work. You can't do that on a daily basis. You know, we've got a life and things happen unexpectedly. But if you've got your Juice Plus there to bridge that gap, that's what it's all about. Inspiring healthy living, bridging the gap between what you are eating, what you should be eating, and what your body nutritionally requires. Not there to replace a healthy diet. Whoops. Just there to bridge the gap in your diet. So it's a pretty amazing product. Obviously, you still got to eat. I've said that a couple of times. You still got to eat your 3 to 5 meals a day. And we know that's where everyone seems to struggle a little bit. But we do have these amazing complete powders, 2 yummy flavors, chocolate, vanilla. They're nutritional drinks, all right? Not designed to be a meal replacement, but if you add the right things, you can definitely use these for weight gain or weight loss, all right? They're super yummy. I've been on lots of powders. I love the gym. I love my pre and post workout shake, but I was putting a lot of bad stuff into my body. These are amazing. Over 30 plant-based ingredients in there. Quinoa, pumpkin, mushroom, pomegranate, all these amazing things. Your good fats, complex carbohydrates, fiber across protein, vitamin B, vitamin D, complex vitamin B, niacin. Niacin is an amazing thing. So good for anxiety and depression. We see massive results there. So I love these. I always keep them in my bag just if I'm having a crappy day. These are 100 times better than toast in the morning. And, you know, so many mums are living off toast, coffee, and leftovers. Replace it with this. Me and my it's now 3-year-old, I keep saying 2, but me and my 3-year-old have one of these before we leave the house every morning, all right? He's as fussy as his dad. He's a terrible eater. So if I get this into him, I'm smashing it. Yeah, he's had his chews, he's had his shake, he's fueled, he's ready to go. And I'll have one as my post-workout as well. So I sometimes have 1, sometimes have 2 a day. But they're great. They're great for the kids in the afternoon. They think they're having a chocolate milkshake. Really healthy, which is really cool, all right? So they're really, really amazing. You can make some cool recipes with those. And again, safe for anyone to take. Then there's just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge, all right? One more area in our health that seems to always be a little bit lagging and a little bit lacking. So we've only got 4 products and not a big scary catalogue to look at, but just those areas that we need to really bridge, and that's omega. All right, we've been resorting to fish for years, and fish actually get their omega from algae. All right. And, you know, actually we're doing a lot more damage by eating, you know, we're compensating. We're wanting more fish. The fish, we're running out of fish in the sea, and they're eating each other. And it's just not the best for us. But what they've gone and done is created an all plant-based omega. All right. So it's vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, as is all our other products. No fishy aftertaste. But all those beautiful things that we need from an omega. All right, so it's like your heart health, eyes, brain, skin, amazing for pregnancy as well. And it's all from plants: tomato seed oil, raspberry seed oil, sea buckthorn, pomegranate, safflower, all in a beautiful, convenient capsule. And it's oil, so, you know, it's even sealed differently in its capsule, because if you heat that, it goes, you know, that's bad oil. So it needs to be kept cool, and it gets into your body at that perfect level. So there's so much research and so much work's gone into creating that, just like the other products. And we're so excited to have it. We've only had it for about 14 months now, and we're seeing huge results with that. So that's our omega, and that is our 4 products. But what we love also is we've got an amazing program that works around our products, or around the other way. We've got a program, and we've got this as a nutritional support to go with it. And it's called the Juicy Body Transformation. It's all online. You get free access to it for life, for free. And we've got over 7 ebooks. It's headed by the amazing Kira Westwig, but created by a team of people that all care about health and are experts in some shape or form. And she was actually run-up on MasterChef 2014, so she's an absolute foodie. She is a mama too, and she is a nutritionist. So what she's gone about creating with this team of people is a lifestyle program. So no calorie counting, deprivation free, all those foods you normally want and crave, but the healthy version of them. So lots of recipes, variety galore, sets you up for life, no yo-yo diets, sets you up with where you are, meets you where you are, and helps you get the results. We've got an 8-week shred to help you get really started if you need some big results to get moving. And then we've got a cleanse, we've got a detox, we've got the blokes barbecue recipe, we've got the kids recipe, we've got chocolate. All right, chocolate's a part of our program, and all these other beautiful treats and things there as well. So that's our program and our product. To bring it to life, I'm going to get a couple of girls who are going to share their journey with the product and what results they've had so far. So I'm going to find Sana. She doesn't have much voice. Where is she? Hang on, we might have to wait for her to come back. We might grab Charlotte first. Where's Charlotte? There she is. So I'll come back to you, Sana. Charlotte, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What amazing results have you had so far, and why do you love sharing it?
Awesome. All right, so excuse me, it's 10:30 here in New Zealand, so I'm a bit tired. Juice Plus came into my life in January this year. I answered a post about the Juicy Body Transformation Shred, and I got sent a link, and I learnt a little bit about Juice Plus, and I signed on. Ever since I've been taking the product, I cannot speak more highly of it. I was saying today that I didn't realize how bad I was sleeping. Like, I was sleeping through the night, but I was having such terrible quality sleep. And I think a lot of that's got to do with always listening out for my kids. So I never really got into that good quality sleep. I've got twins here at home, so I'm really, really quite busy. I'm a stay-at-home mum, and so I'm always quite tired, and I couldn't believe the amount of energy I have. The energy that's come at me is huge. And I'm up at 10:30 at night talking about how much I love my Juice Plus. I also have found that I've got, although you can't tell because hormonal is it, but, you know, much better skin, brighter eyes. I just have that overall feeling of wellness. And as someone who's struggled quite a lot with postnatal depression, I'm now medication free. I talk quite openly about this and how Juice Plus has helped me get back to what I used, like work on getting back to like who I used to be before I had my kids. So I was running half marathons and eating really well, and now I'm managing my health and my mental health with a healthy eating and exercise, which is something that I lost for so long. My kids are on the chews, and we've just had a heavy cold come through this house. My husband got it, my daughter got it, and my daughter, who sleeps in a bed right up next to her brother's bed because they are BFFs, my son didn't get it. My daughter did, but my son didn't, and I didn't. I mean, that's just unheard of when you have a heavy cold running through a house. They both sleep really, really, really well. They love their fruits and vegetables. They've always loved their fruits and vegetables, but they love them even more now, and they ask for fruit. So for me, I'm never giving up my Juice Plus. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And, you know, I encourage everyone to give it a go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for staying up and jumping on for me.
Sleep.
You're amazing. I'm going to go to Sana now, and Sana's also going to share. She's running out of voice. She's yelling at the rugby or the union, whatever it is on the TV, but she's going to share how Juice Plus came into to her life, what results she's had so far, and why she loves sharing it.
Thanks, Jana. Sorry if no one can hear me. I'm trying my best.
You're good.
So Juice Plus has been absolutely amazing for me. I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I was in so much pain all the time. I would cry. I would sometimes not go to work, and ever since I was on Juice Plus, I haven't had cramps. I haven't had any mood swings, which has helped me with my kids. And I used to have back pain. And when I did yoga, I used to blame it on the epidural. I always blame my back pain on epidural, always. But when I was on Juice Plus, I never had it again. And I will never stop taking it as well, because not only has it helped myself with weight loss and my PCOS syndromes, but my kids are on it. My oldest son has lupus disease. So, excuse me. My oldest has lupus disease, and he would physically need to go to the toilet, but he couldn't. So I would have to carry him to the bathroom all the time when it hit him. He would complain of aching muscles and things like that. My youngest has eczema. And ever since both my kids have been on the chewables, they no longer have these symptoms. So I definitely would never, ever be off Juice Plus, ever. I highly recommend it to everybody. And when people say to me, oh, you know, it's a bit too expensive and whatnot, but I mean, can you really put a price on your health? That's basically what it comes down to. So, yeah. Thanks, Jana. I'm going back to the state of origin.
Yeah, like which one is it? I don't know. Luke's watching it. I don't know what it is. Awesome. And you're spot on, Sana. You can't put a cost on your health. Health is wealth. If you don't have your health, you've got nothing. And and I love Sana. Sana's sharing it. She's got such a big heart, and she's got a beautiful team, and she's helped so many customers. So it's great starting to see all those results coming in now. So before we hear from the amazing Natasha, I'm just going to share, squash a couple of myths that come around with the business, because I know I was one of those super skeptic ones, and I just wasn't sure. Back in 10 years ago, I had a dabble in Tupperware just to do my pantry as well. But but I get it now. It's just so amazing. So, when it comes to the pyramid schemes or whatever, I mean, they were made illegal in the 1970s, and we've got an amazing product. We sell it this way or share it this way because you get no care if you buy it from a chemist or the supermarket, and it's all synthetic and artificial. Your body doesn't know it, doesn't give a crack about what you're putting into it. But this is fruits, vegetables, and berries, and you get an amazing program, you get a community, and you get support through your whole health journey, which is pretty amazing. But when it comes to those schemes and those structures, I get it really now, because I've come from the government. I've owned my own restaurant, all those sort of things. But think about traditional business. When you think about Safeway and Coles and Myer and all those things, they're all big companies. They've all got their CEO at the top. Yeah? So let's keep it to Safeway and think about the board of directors, maybe then state managers, area managers, site managers, section managers within the store. We see the beautiful people that are stocking the shelves, that are putting our shopping through. They come into this job, they've applied. They might not have needed much experience for this first job, but they've applied, they've won it over maybe hundreds of people, who knows. They might be happy sitting there and working that job for life, for 40 years, for 40 hours a week, for 48 weeks of the year, retire with maybe 40% of their wage, if they're lucky, you know what I mean? But what if they're career driven? All right, if they're career driven and they actually want to work themselves up a few of these levels, they've got to upskill. They've got to look amazing. They've got to apply. Stupid applying with those applications and checking your words and whatever. But they have to elbow and kick, yeah? They've got to be that person. If they win this position, they might feel a little bit happy, but they're probably feeling a bit guilty too because they've won it over their friends, and their friends are feeling a little bit cranky with them. But I don't know if you've noticed in the supermarkets, there's less of these people now. Yeah, we're shopping online for our food, for our clothes, for our, our gifts. It's becoming more and more, done on the internet, and therefore we're seeing more of these electronic tellers. So these guys, their jobs aren't guaranteed anymore. You know what I mean? They're looking. They might have to look for, if they want to keep this job, they'll look at another one of their branches. If not, a new job. They've got to upskill in many areas. Or they need to look at this middle section, or they're doing the shopping for us or delivering it, whatever. When I switched from one government agency, from the Defence to Department of Human Services, I came in this middle area, right? I was looking after an office and I had a beautiful team there. I didn't know the job. I was there to help the team and to help clients, of course, but they had to teach me, and they wanted my job, so they didn't want to even show me the brew room, let alone teach me the job that I was about to do. All right, and even if I was career driven and I started down the bottom here, which I did in the defence, the chances of me ever getting to that top position, Chief of Defence or MP or the CEO of Safeway, are slim to none. I need to be with that organisation 30, 40 odd years to know its ins and outs, do all those courses, all those trainings to be able to do that. This is normally comes from somewhere externally. They've already been a CEO elsewhere, done the training, and that's their role. All right. And when I had my restaurant, even traditional business, when I was the owner, I was the top position. My next 2 or 3 positions were filled with family and friends that were doing my accounting or my purchasing or whatever. So my waitresses or the dish people that came in, they were never going to get to the top position either. That is traditional business, all right? Set wages, working for the boss, taking time off when you're told you can take time off, feeling guilty for sick leave, feeling guilty for all those crazy things. This is how our structure looks like, open rectangle even. We have a top position too. It's called National Marketing Director. But we pay in Australia a one-off yearly fee of $165 to have this business. That blows my mind. When I bought my restaurant, I spent, 40 odd thousand. Then I had weekly, monthly and yearly costs to keep that running. I pay $165 to refer an amazing program and product, look after my health, connect them up with head office, they bill them, and they put money into my bank account on a monthly basis for referring them and looking after them, which is pretty amazing. Yes, we've got various promotion levels too, but we all start off at the bottom as a virtual franchisee, all right? And we don't get bonuses for signing up people. Our businesses grow by helping other people create success with their health and success with their business. All right, that's how we grow. All right, so if we sign people up and then just give them the blueprint and say, see you later, go grow your business, they're not going to grow. They're going to find it really hard. We link arms with them. We do teach to teach. If they want $500 a month, we'll show them how, and we'll work with them, help them get $500 a month. If they want $5,000 a month, again, we'll map that out, show them, and if they're doing the do, we'll work with them to help them get to $5,000. If they want $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month, all doable in this business, we will map it out and we'll show them how. But the difference between this one and this one, all on your own terms, no pressure from us on how quickly or how slowly you do it. But you could do this in 5 years and you all get the opportunity to get to NMD. It's unlimited to who gets to that position. There's not one person sitting pretty in this organisation. And when you get there, there's no set wage. You can stay there and just nurture and look after and water and feed what you've got there, beautiful team, beautiful clients, or you can choose to keep growing, helping more people with their health, pouring into other people. A lot of people just don't think they're worthy of it or they're capable. You don't need to be a guru to do what we do at all. The thing that I was stuck with when I started this business was I was working full-time and I didn't know many people. I didn't even have social media. I had a secret clearance with the Defence Force, so I wasn't allowed to use it. So for me, when I came into this business, there was Lauren, all right, person I'd never met before, found her on social media. Then there was me. All right, she showed me how to set up with a few friends and family from the gym, from my mum's group, from netball, from work. Especially my work was sitting for long hours and eating really poorly. Well, I wasn't, they were. but I could see, you know, their sickness, they were constantly sick, or they've got back pains, they've got all these problems, so I could share something with them. But what I found was a few amazing people that wanted something more. Lynn's had a family of 5, so she wanted the product cheaper. Just made sense, and a bit of FOMO, fear of missing out. All right, and then I had Catherine, had amazing results 2 months in. She shared that on Facebook and it went viral. All right, like lots of people wanting to know why. And I said, how about I just show you how to respond? You know, you get your product cheaper. You're struggling to buy your product, get nappies on a weekly basis. How about I show you? And Steph was the love bug. Loved the program and the product like me. She just wanted to share it with more people. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren showed me. Helped them find a few friends and family to share the amazing program product. No hassling. Just, you know, genuine, come check this out. It might be something for you. It might not be. But what they also found was a few people, people that wanted something more too. Product cheaper. Just share it with you. A holiday fun. Go out for dinner. Bit of independence. Whatever. And it started, and they did teach to teach. They showed those people exactly what to do. And it just started, shooting out like that. And for instance, I had Rebecca in New Zealand who then went and shared it with Marina in New Zealand, who then went and shared it with the amazing Stacey, who's going to share a little bit later, who shared it with, from there, Sana. And it just keeps going out. And obviously since then, Stacey's just gone and shared it with all these people, and one of them being the gorgeous Tash, who's about to share. But who did Laura know at the beginning? She didn't even know me, all right? And for me, I didn't know any of these beautiful group over here. It's all just really organic and just caring enough to share something that's really worked for ourselves. So now I'm going to grab Tash. I'm excited to hear from her. She's going to tell us how Juice Plus came into her life, what amazing results that she's looking forward to with the program and product. She's super new with that. And why the business made sense to her.
Hey there. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I suppose I've been looking for something for a while, and I needed to bridge the gap in my health. As you all know, I've not been happy with my weight for a while and my eczema. And having gestational diabetes with Zach, just opened my eyes to the crap that I was eating, and not wanting to live that way anymore, and also not wanting him to potentially get diabetes in future. So I was looking for something, and I stumbled across a post that said mum care, not daycare. And since Zach broke his arm at birth, I've been wanting to find ways to stay home longer with him and stay home longer with the kids in general. So I asked about it. I was super skeptical. I asked a bunch of questions. I'm sure I sounded rude because I was not sure about it. But Stacey and Jana helped and answered all my questions. And I got my product about a week ago, and I've never felt better. I've been bouncing off the walls, and Lily's been having the chews, and BJ's actually tapped into some of that energy and had some chews as well and stolen some from her. So I just can't believe how good I'm feeling. I just didn't get that I needed more in my diet, obviously, and I struggle on a day-to-day basis to even get a proper meal in. So happy to have that in my life. And the business just made sense to me, because if I can be a happier, healthier version of me, then why wouldn't I want to share that with other people and have that come into their lives too? So
Amazing. Well done. I know it's a little bit scary being on your first year, but that was an amazing.
Definitely. Thank you.
So excited for you, not only with your health journey, but what this business can be. And can't wait to see you on and hear a little bit more. But well done. And I know you've got a few amazing guests on tonight, so thank you for jumping on and supporting her, because she's so nervous, but she's smashing. Well done, hun.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. All right, so that's the amazing Tash. So now I'm just going to talk about a little bit of the fun stuff, the money, because everyone's always interested, and I think we're really, really lucky because we can share this in over 29 countries, which is pretty cool. So you can have friends all over the world and go travel and visit them. But You can also build a business, an international business from your home, on your own terms, from your phone. All you need is Wi-Fi, which is pretty cool. So we, in Australia and New Zealand, but are pretty cool. We're on the same business plan, and I reckon it's the best business plan out of all the countries, to be honest. But we get paid 3 ways. We get paid in retail profit. We get paid in commission. These two build what we call our residual income, or our beach money. That's where I've got a wave there. So this grows monthly by monthly in the background, which is a cool thing. But what we like to share about is our bonuses. Now, these are an incentive, all right, just to help you grow strong at the beginning. See what sort of money's on the table for when you do get to some of the higher positions. So if you hit these, that's amazing. If you don't, it's not a big deal. But understanding what's available to you is pretty cool also. So you start off as a virtual franchisee. We try to help you get your DVF done in your first 10 to 30 days, all right? But the first big bonus that's on the table is a $400 bonus, all right? It's for senior direct virtual franchise. Take no notice of the crazy names. They don't mean a great deal, but it probably means you've shared the business with maybe 1 or 2 people, all right? But also what happens here, the teacher bonuses click in. So your teacher, for helping you get there, making up figures, also gets the $400. Okay, it's a teach-to-teach business. There's someone there holding your hand, helping you and guiding you through all of this, all right? The next one is sales coordinator. You probably shared the business with maybe 3 to 8 people, which is pretty amazing, and they've probably shared it with a couple or so underneath them as well. That's a $600 bonus for you and a $600 bonus for your teacher. All right, you are well and truly a teacher now, here yourself. Yeah, you've got 3 to 8 people frontline wise. You want to help them stay hot on your heels, help them do DVF, help them get SDVF, because you're going to get a teacher bonus for every time each one of those hits that in that time period. And the same with SC. If you don't hit this, doesn't matter. You only get that opportunity once. The teacher ones, you bring in 3 people, you bring in 30, you bring in 300. That's how many times opportunities you've got to get those teacher bonuses. The next one is senior sales coordinator. Means you've probably gone and shared the business with, sort of 6 to 12 people, and you've probably got another 30 to 40 odd underneath there. And that's a $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. This is where things really start to change when you hit this position, right? You hit this and you realize, wow, people are coming to me now. I want to help these guys have what I've got. You know what I mean? So you're really working with them to stay hot on your heels, create their own beautiful little tribes and teams. And where you spend your time's a little bit different, but you still keep growing also. Stacey's going to share now. She's working on this amazing position. She's not far off. She's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life. Whoop, wrong remote. Mouse, not remote. What exciting things have happened to her so far and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Thanks, Jana. Hi, everyone. So Juice Plus came into my last April. I responded to an ad on Facebook, just like everyone else, and had a chat to this lady and loved the products, but got shit scared on the actual business side of things. I said no straight away, pretty much. She said, can't do it, can't sell, can't this, can't that. Every single bullshit excuse in the book. Excuse my language, but it's 11:30 at night over here. You can deal with it. In Australia, I'm sure. So in October, one of my antenatal mums, I saw Juice Plus and all the capsules and stuff coming up, and I knew she was doing the business, and I was like, I got serious FOMO, which is fear of missing out, pretty much. And so I had a chat to her and jumped on board, had a chat to Jana, and pretty much said, sign me up. I had to beg and borrow and find the money, as me and my partner were struggling on one income as it was. That's why I was looking for avenues of work. So I am a mother of twins. They were 15 months when I started, and they've just started again. What is it with when I speak tonight that they start whinging? The exciting things that have happened for me is that when you have babies, we all know as mothers, we lose ourselves in the babies and they come first and you come last, pretty much. So your weight loss, your healthy eating, everything is just put on the back burner and everyone else is before you. So for me, with this whole opportunity is that this is mine, and it's given me something to fight for, and I've found myself again through this, which is absolutely amazing for me. And getting my health back has been one major thing that I have wanted for the past 2 years. But just having 2 babies the same age, you just don't get the time. So with this program, I have actually lost 10 kilos of my baby weight, which is great. I've got another 10 to go, and I will do it. If I actually just jumped on that treadmill, I would be absolutely fine. But I'm still struggling with putting myself first. But I will get there. So what I'm looking forward to is pretty much helping my kids learn about nutrition early, and saying yes to more, saying yes, we can go to Melbourne next year for conference. Yes, we can go to Disneyland. Yes, we can go for a trip over to the coast without having to go, no, we can't do that this week because we've got no money and I have to wait till paycheck, till the next paycheck and the next paycheck. So yes to more is a big one for me. Health and nutrition for me and my family is another big one. And for me, what I've always wanted to do is get whole foods in my house so that no matter what they eat outside the house, I know that 90% of their diet is freaking awesome pretty much. So, yeah, that's me to a T, really. It's been amazing, and it's still amazing, and it's only getting better every day.
Yay, I'm so excited. Melbourne, woo! And many other things. But
Yep.
Thank you for sharing your amazing story. You're an amazing mum with a massive big heart, and you're doing an amazing job with your team, and I love listening to your story. And thank you for popping up on at 11:15 at night. Thank you. You're amazing. So, perfect example. You can work this around your kids. You can work this around a job. I work this around the job at the start. You can work it around whatever you want. It could be just a little bit of side hustle just for that holiday, just to get your products cheaper. You just don't understand how good your health is once you start doing this. We are a bit excited at the moment. We've all been to conference. We've just learned more about this amazing product and program in our company. What we do with charity is pretty massive as well. We have an amazing charity called Nutrition Plus, and I need to bring that up more. What we do around Australia and New Zealand is just massive for children in need, mainly for nutritional in schools, for gardening, with products. The amount that we send out is huge, and we all support that as distributors. So we're a part of that, and that just makes your heart just swell also, just being a part of that journey too. So the next one is QNMD. All right, you've probably got about, sort of 20-odd team and about 150 underneath. That's a $1,500 bonus for you, $1,500 bonus for your teacher. All right, and that top one that I talked about earlier, NMD, National Marketing Director, hit that. You got a team of around sort of 200-odd. And you get a $3,000 bonus for that, just you. By then your teacher's earning way too much money. They don't get that one. They'll still give you a gift. We're big on gifts in our business. But get to there, you're on about 100 to 120,000 a year, and you can stay there. You can be quite humble with that. That is a massive pay, yeah? No childcare, you're working on your terms. You can just, keep looking after your beautiful team, or you can keep growing it as big and as wide as you really, really want. So, lots of people come to us for different reasons, and it could be purely just for this amazing product and program. Honestly, it's just fruits, vegetables, and berries, but the best part of fruits, vegetables, and berries. Once you understand what you're putting into your body, what you really need, and what we're getting even healthy-wise, you'll understand this, and hopefully there's people around you that you might even want to sort of share that with. For other people, get it cheaper. Health is a little bit of an expense, but if you are not investing in your health, there's not much point in you investing in anything else, really. And then it could be just a holiday fund. Live a bit easier. Be the vehicle to really change your life. We get trapped in thinking this is it. I'm fine. I'm happy with okay. I wasn't happy with fine, and I wasn't happy with okay. I wanted something more. I needed something that would challenge me. I needed this beautiful team. I needed to look after people in their health. And there's not a day in this 2.5 years that I would, would want to quit. It's just been an amazing journey. And for Tash and for the girls who shared tonight, thank you to them. But for Tash, we can't wait to help you with your journey and help you grow and prosper however way you want to build your beautiful business. And for anyone that jumped on and supported her tonight, massive thank you, because it's so nerve-wracking, that first one. But if you're watching this either live or in the recording, and if we didn't get all your questions answered, please reach out to us, to Tash or whoever it was that invited you, and get those questions answered, because if you're anything like me, you've still got 100 and we've only got 40 minutes to get this all out in. So massive thank you and good night.